Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Looking quickly here. They'll run him here. It's James Conner. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's got McBride complete. And he has this down to the 34. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Straight ahead, it's Conner. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCord. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Into a crowd. good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Murray here on 1st down. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Arizona.
Connor on the inside give. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Connor on the option. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. The back's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. It's a 39.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, McCord. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Glad McConkey with the touchdown. And that one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Move the chain. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down carry for Connor. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to throw, Murray. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's Murray, 4th down. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, McCord. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives.
He's getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass cut by Brooks. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it with Brooks. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, shot.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
That's one. Boys. Hey. 2.
Murray setting up to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Almost.
1st and 10, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Cardinals with some work to do, trailing in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 yards on the play. And And that's a Cardinals first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cardinal first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Sit.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Murray looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It leads to second and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing, it's McCord. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Warriors, 19, Tiger, 19, Mustang, 19. 18, Pioneer.
Throw here, third down. Forced out to his right. Middle of the field, taken in by McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense to the line fast. Throwing, McCord. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 28-yard line.
McCord. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll air it out on third. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, McCord. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set. Panther 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's McCord to the air. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
19-18, track 60.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, McCord. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Again, it's Brooks. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL Draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun snap, McCoy. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to it. come through the sack to bring around third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Arizona.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has it in close. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Brought in left side by Jones. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're trying to run it with Connor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Cardinals.
Buys time, rolling right. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Kyler looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 4th down, here's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. Looking inside the red zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Well, they set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Ford's going to throw here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Buda Baker picks it off. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Down inside the 10. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Okay, ready?
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. The play fake, McCord. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Thompson makes the play. Along the right sideline, there's space! And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Dowdle now to return it. And dodge the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now start this drive with Brooks. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got second and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action here, McCord. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's second down coming up.
Down and 10.
60 Eagles, 6 and 10. Go.
Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
A less than ideal third and 8 here.
Don't blow it. Here we go. Set. Steady.
Third and long for him here. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Through the middle. Pass caught. 9-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you've always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and goal. Here's Dowdle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy bucked in to pick it up. And the Cardinals take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Murray here on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's got it inside the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. 35 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And now they have a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
gun, McCord. Has it on the slant. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth.
And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's Connor. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Connor here from the gun. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Charlotte.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get, boy I sat down, still still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.